Hi. Thank you. Well, it's kind of a late birthday, but I figured I would just do this now anyways. Thank you. I like can't see shit. Oh, you made it. Your internet's working again? For some reason, I think because of my ring light, I like literally can't fucking see like a thing. Oh, thank you, Josh. Yes, I know who you are, remember. So I was saying that like it's not actually my birthday today. It was last week. It was on the 8th, but I was like really sick. I had like a really bad sinus infection and I literally lost my voice for days. You can like it's still scratchy now. So it's been awful. I was like not able to like talk or anything like that. It was horrible. And like I literally like did not even go out for my birthday. I stayed home. It like did nothing. Hey Phoenix. I'm glad your internet got restored. I was like, I hope he's gonna be there. Yeah, sinus infection is awful. I went to urgent care and they put me on antibiotics, which helped. But I was just like running around today. I had to do some stuff before I went live. I was supposed to go live at 4, but then I had to do something, and then I finally just was able to sit down now. Yeah, Phoenix, I feel better now. Um, I just still feel tired and like I just feel kind of like stuffed up still, and like I'm kind of coughing a little bit, but it's not like before it was like really bad before I went on the antibiotics. Happy birthday, thank you. Sorry, I have to like I like can't read the thing. Oh, appreciate all the birthday wishes. I got my friend here. I still didn't pick a name for him. I know like a bunch of people gave me suggestions, but I just still haven't settled on a name. And these birthday balloons were from a friend of mine from last weekend. I did end up going out for my birthday um, over the weekend. Was it over the weekend? Yeah. I like don't even know what day it is anymore. Over the past weekend, I went with a girlfriend of mine and my sister, and I just they took me to get my nails done, and we went out to dinner, which was good. And my friend bought me a like a cake, a birthday cake, but it wasn't a real cake. It was a donut. It was like a giant like donut because she knows that I love donuts. So she went to like a specialty like donut place and she bought me like this donut cake, had like my name on it and stuff, and like a crescent moon. There was pictures of it on my Instagram story. Yeah, Mayor, it's 2 years since I've been live. I know. It's just been crazy. Um, I just haven't been able to like do a live stream and stuff like that at all. It's just been like nuts with everything going on, like moving and stuff, and just like my son going to school. It's just been like a lot. Nice donuts are great. The gentleman, the spooky villain from Buffy the same skeleton looking creepy. From Buffy, like the Buffy TV show or the Buffy the movie? Because I never watched the TV show, I just watched the movie. I don't know. I don't know what to name him. I don't know. I'll have to think about it for a while because he stays out all the time, the skeleton. Like he isn't usually in the chair over there. And like Christmas, I put a Christmas hat on him. Halloween, I'm sure he'll get something for Halloween too. Oh, okay, the TV show. No, I never saw the Buffy TV show. But yeah, but people have been saying like, what? Like my friend Phoenix on here was like, you should do a live stream. And I'm like, I know, I just like literally just never have time. And it's never like quiet here to be able to do it. And then plus like the new place wasn't like set up or anything like that. I mean, there's not much decor here right now because I'm like just against the wall, but still. Shinnok? I don't know who that is. No, I never saw the Buffy show. I think that just like never had the opportunity, and like it wasn't something on my list that I was like, oh, I need to see that. You know what I mean? Yeah, I don't know. I didn't see it. I'll have to look it up. The Gentleman. I'll have to remember that. The evil god from Mortal Kombat. Oh, okay. That's funny. I'm just gonna turn down the light a little bit just because it's like really bright for my eyes. I have like these colored contacts and it's like the light is just like really bright. Well, that didn't really help at all. Pee Wee Herman. Oh yeah, I remember Pee Wee Herman in the movie. I remember that. I had like the whole Pee Wee's Playhouse. What do you call it? DVD, not DVD, VHS collection of the TV show. I fucking loved. I freaking love that show, Pee Wee's Playhouse, and the Christmas special. Anyway, so as I was saying, I just went out for my birthday. Like it was just really chill. Like I didn't do anything like major. Just hung out with my sister and a friend. But I did get a couple things. One thing I got was this necklace, and it actually like, hold on, you can see it. It lights up. You have to like shine this flashlight thingy on it, then it lights up. See? Isn't that cool? I love it. I can't stay, but I wanted to say happy birthday. Hope things are looking out better for you. Oh, thank you so much. I appreciate it. Oh, my butt. I just messaged my friend. I'm like, how does it look? He said, my butt, the bottom of me is like in a black shadow. I'm going to have to fix that. All right, hold on. Let me get this light sorted out. All right. Hopefully that's better. I don't know if it's still black. Is it still black? I know when I lean forward, like, oh, I feel like there's a shadow like right here. This is so annoying. Yeah, it looks bad still. Son of a bitch. All right, hold on. How's that? Is that better? I feel like it still looks dark. I don't know what happened. Ooh, that kind of. Ooh, that's better. I feel like that's better. I'll turn sideways a little bit. There's like a shadow behind me, but I don't feel like it's as bad. I can like barely. I can pull this closer. Yeah, that's fixed. Yeah, I don't know. It might be my laptop. I'm not really sure. What else? Okay, so I got this necklace, and then I got what else? Oh, I'm wearing them actually. They're slippers. My friend bought me some slippers. They say spooky on them. I thought those were cute. And then what else? Oh, and she gave me this pocketbook too. I got this Jack Skellington pocketbook, like backpack thing. I thought it was cute. And she got me like a matching wallet to go with it. It's like technical difficulties that I can't read the screen. Oh, you know what? I'm going to turn the brightness up on my thing. There we go. I needed to turn the brightness up on my computer. That's so much better. Thank you for the happy birthday wishes. Ooh, Night Owl Princess. Kind of like Midnight Owl. Yeah. Oh, like a shadow from the laptop. Yeah, I think the laptop was making a shadow. Now the light's over there. I like how he's like, the Jack is like holding his head. I thought it was funny. Let's light this up again. I got another necklace too, but I don't know if I have it in my purse. I can't remember. But I don't know. I didn't really care about my birthday too much this year just because getting older and nobody wants to get older. Oh, you have a Harley Davidson channel? I thought you said a channel. Harley Davidson chain wallet. I used to actually own a Harley Davidson. Like that was my first motorcycle. It was really heavy though. It was hard for me to ride, so I actually switched over to a Suzuki Boulevard. It was still like a cruiser style motorcycle, but it was a lot less weight than the Harley Davidson. Oh, that's nice. Your friend helped you with the channel. Yeah, I just always liked owls. So I was like, and I don't know, nighttime. I'm always up at nighttime, so I figured midnight owl. Thank you. Oh, I look like Morticia. A lot of people say that to me. I wish I looked like her. This is the other necklace that my friend gave me. It's like a crescent moon, but it's like, I don't know, it just has like a unique like design to it. And the company is called Lothlorien Stewart, or that's the person's name of their site or whatever. I thought that was kind of cool. So yeah, just a couple birthday items. And I got a card. Phoenix sent me a card in the mail. He's sending me candy. He said he was going to send me chocolate because I had sent him some candy before. And I might do, I don't know, depending on what he gives me, I might do like a video, like trying the stuff, the candy from England that he sends over. Yeah, I had a Harley Davidson. This was like, how long ago was this? 13 years ago or something like that? I don't even know what that means. Was it a soft tail? I don't know what that means. It was like, oh God, what was the name of it? I don't remember the name of the particular motorcycle. It was purple. I really liked it. It was just too heavy. I literally slid on some gravel one day and fucking like wiped out, and the bike like, fell over on the ground. I literally like could barely, I don't even know how I got it up. I like stuck my whole body underneath it and like hoisted the thing up. It was like horrible. Yeah, I feel like any candy from other than the United States is better than like anywhere, like England. Like I've had candy from France, Ireland. I've had candy from. The only place I don't think has better sweets or candy than us is like Japan, because I had like those Japan boxes before, and I didn't really like their stuff. It was just okay. Oh, like the V Robot with legs. No, I didn't have that. I haven't ridden my motorcycle in forever. It's like literally in my parents' garage, just being stored there because after I had my son, I like just didn't have time to like take it out or anything like that. But I still have it. I don't know. I don't know. Maybe eventually one day I'll ride it again because it was a lot of fun. I really did like it. Japan goes crazy with their sweets. Yeah, I know. I don't know. I feel like they just put like they're not overly sweet or like they just have like blah flavors. I don't feel like they're anything great, you know? I don't know. I like some of our chocolates here. I like dark chocolate. I mean, I like milk chocolate too, but I prefer dark chocolate. Yeah, Phoenix, I still have my motorcycle. It's collecting dust. But other than that, I don't think I did anything else for my birthday. Did I? No, I didn't do anything. I saw my parents the other day, but like we didn't do anything. They were just like, happy birthday. And like that was about it. I don't know. I didn't really care this year. Like my friend wanted to put a lot of effort into like having a get together for me, and I was just like, forget it. I was just like, I don't know. I feel like the older I get, I just like really just don't care anymore. We have gum called Terrible Ghost Story gum. I've never heard of it before. I did like, I don't even know how many, like three, maybe four of those Japan crate like unboxing things, and I don't know. I wasn't like, ooh, I really like this or that from any of the ones that I got. So, hi, Ronnie. Um, I just saw your message now. Probably might be gone, but thanks for stopping in and saying hi. I appreciate like all your comments and stuff on my videos. I know I didn't have a time to do the live because I know a lot of people don't get out of work till later, obviously. So it was like, should I do 4? Should I do 7? Um, but then like I did the poll and it was like I did one on Instagram and I did a poll on YouTube and it literally was like split. Like half the people, I feel like it was like more on YouTube said, I think 7 o'clock, and more on Instagram said 4 o'clock. So I was just like, whatever, I'll just do 4 because I know like some of my friends like Phoenix and Retro Death, they're overseas. So I know it's a lot later for them. And other people still wanted it at 4 o'clock, but then like I ended up having to do shit. And so then it was 5. So I feel like that was kind of like a good in the middle type thing. Yeah, I don't like dark chocolate, but I do like the I don't know, one step above milk chocolate, like dark chocolate. No, I don't like the stuff that tastes like I don't even know what it's. It tastes like charcoal or something. Thank you for the happy birthday. Yeah, they say dark chocolate is better for you than milk chocolate, but I don't know. I just eat candy anyway, so I'm not very healthy when it comes to like snacks and stuff. Like donuts, ice cream, and chocolate are like my favorite. I don't really eat too much like, like fruity snacks, like the gummy stuff or like Skittles or anything like that. I don't eat that stuff really. Like once in a while I'll have some, but not a lot. Yeah, I don't like the 90% dark chocolate thing. That's like no, like that's not chocolate. I don't even know what that is. Excuse me. Yeah, so like here, like I said, I haven't streamed in a while because everything's just been busy, and then I had to like set up the apartment and stuff like that, and I didn't have like a whole heck of a lot of stuff to put up or like furniture and stuff like that, and I was having issues with just like getting my belongings to begin with. So I have a lot of stuff here now. I think eventually I'm going to do a apartment tour when I get everything like the way that I want it and like more of my stuff here. But for now, it's like, I don't know, it's decent. It looks cute. It has like my, I don't know, dark aesthetic to it. So I'm happy with it. Having sweets is totally okay as long as you maintain people. I know. I like. I just feel like if I have stuff in the house, like I'll eat too much of it. You know what I mean? I try not to have too much junk around because then I'm just gonna eat it. You know what I mean? So like now I just try to have stuff on the weekend if I'm gonna have like cake or chocolate or something like on the weekend. Because the older you get, the harder it is. You can't do the shit you used to be able to do when you were younger, but you could just like eat junk and like you wouldn't gain weight. Now like forget it. Like I look at friggin' sweets and I gain weight. Thank you. Hey Shaker. How's your son liking the new apartment? He doesn't have a problem with it, except, well, I mean, he likes it, but he has his own room and everything like that. But he always says he's scared to like sleep in his room in the at nighttime, and he has like night lights and like projectors and stuff like that. And he's like, I'm scared, but I don't know if that's just him like making shit up so that like I'll stay in bed with him because I'll go to bed with him until he falls asleep. But sometimes if I have to work, I'm like, it's time for bed, and he doesn't want to be in there by himself. He's like, I'm scared in here, and I'm like, are you? Because then he'll go and he's like, I want to sleep in your room, and my room is like decorated like the stuff that I like. You know what I mean? Like skulls and like dark stuff or whatever and gargoyles. So I'm like, your room has like, plushies and like kid stuff. You're scared in there, but you're not scared in my room. So I think it's just like a ploy to get to sleep in my bed. Yeah. Like counting calories and all that crap. I hate all that stuff. I try to do that too. I don't know. I gotta join a gym. That's another thing I need to do, get more active. Hi Dylan, thank you. It was good to see you. I know you're overseas too. I think you're in England. Maybe my son is goth too. He likes the skulls. I mean, he doesn't have a problem with them. Like he doesn't say anything about like he doesn't ever say he's scared of anything like that or like the way I look and stuff. He like I don't know. He like likes it. He tells me what lipstick I should wear and what color eyeshadow I should wear all the time. Although he doesn't like my red hair. Yeah, South London. Yeah, he doesn't like my red hair. He's like, no. He's like, dye your hair black again. And I'm like, no, I'm gonna keep it for a little bit just because, you have to like basically bleach your hair. I had to bleach my hair to get the dark color out. And that's a pain. So I'm like, I'm not gonna switch it now. I'm probably keep it for a while. But it is a pain in the butt to have to dye my hair red constantly because it doesn't last. And I literally have to like redo the red like every like 4 washes, maybe. It's a wicked pain. Yeah, the gym can be expensive. I know they have like kind of like cheaper memberships over here. I think like $10 a month. You don't get all the benefits unless you pay more. But I just don't. I don't know. I work out at home, but I'm just tired of it. I just want like more equipment to use. But like cycling's good. I don't have a bike though here. I know Phoenix. He doesn't like my hair. He's like, no, I don't like the red. He's very picky on what he does and doesn't like. Oh, okay. Robin, you're in West London. All right. I knew you both were like from England. Thank you. Oh, thank you. Yeah, the Peter Steele video. A lot of people really like seeing Peter Steele's grave. And then I did a TikTok video for like a small TikTok video of me going to Peter Steele's grave. And a lot of people responded like really well to it and liked it. So I'm just glad because I love Typo Negative, and it's just cool to hear from like other people who really like the band and stuff. And yeah, yeah, I like the red hair too. I don't know, something different for a while. Yeah, if you don't go to the gym like all the time, and then like you feel like you're wasting money, then you just might as well just like not do it. Yeah, Typo Negative is probably like one of my favorite bands ever. I still want to get a Typo Negative tattoo. Phoenix. I have heard of October Noir, and like a lot of people I've been hearing of them about them a lot lately. I don't know if you listen to. Oh, actually, you do Phoenix? You watch Missy, Madam Absinthe, and she was talking about them to check them out. They're really good. I heard them before. My friend played them for me. Like it was a very short clip, and I honestly didn't like them. I felt like they were really trying to rip off Typo Negative, and he was trying to sound like Peter Steele, but he wasn't Peter Steele, and I was like, this isn't working. So I didn't care for it. Yeah. Hold on, I'll be right back. Okay. Sorry, I had to blow my nose. I'm still stuffed up from my allergies. Not the allergies, my sinus infection, and I don't want to be like blowing my nose on camera, so I might get up every once in a while and blow my nose. Yeah, I know, Dylan. I know you like Cradle of Filth a lot. I do too. Cradle of Filth is art. They are really good. I'm glad I saw them like 3 times. I think I'd go see them again. Yeah, it's Phoenix. I just felt like I don't know. I don't like dissing like bands really, but like I really do feel like they were trying to just be like Typo Negative too much. Yeah, you cannot, I don't know, you can't replace somebody like Peter Steele that had like such a unique voice. Like, I don't know, like, I think that one of a couple of members of the band had said something like, or was it, I don't remember if it was Kenny, I don't remember who it was, but I read an article that like if they ever did something again, it would almost be like a tribute to Peter Steele and that they would want a female singer and not a male singer um, to do the vocals. That's what I heard. I don't know if they're actually going to do it or it was just like something they talked about. Yeah, I feel like I've seen a lot about him, the band Him or whatever, online lately. Like, not Instagram, TikTok. Like they've been like mentioned a lot, or like the singer has. I don't know if he does his solo stuff or whatever. I've listened to like a few of their albums and stuff. I like them, but like I think I get a little bit bored with them because they're not that intense. You know what I mean? Yeah, Illicit Soul, Peter Steele was awesome. Yeah, I know that they were really into Black Sabbath and stuff like that. I didn't know the part about Duran Duran. I remember like there was some interview with Peter Steele, and he was like, somebody asked him like, "Are you like goth or whatever? Would you like say you're goth music?" And he said, "No, we're like gothadelic." And I'm like, I don't even know what that means, but okay. I don't consider them goth music. I consider them to be like gothic metal, but not actual goth music. I think there's like a big difference. Yeah, I know what you mean. If you replace like a singer, then like it just makes the band like just like worse afterwards. I'm trying to think of like bands that replaced the singer, and it was actually a really good replacement. Well, I feel like Van Halen when they replaced David Lee Roth with Sammy Hagar. I feel like it was two different Van Halens. Like I liked both, Like I liked the old stuff with David Lee Roth, like the 80s, like kind of like more glamish stuff. And then like the stuff with Sammy Hagar was more rock and had a lot of like synthesizer stuff in it. And I feel like it was just two different bands, even though they were still called Van Halen. But I did like both versions. Peter was very much a Capricorn. I didn't even know he was a Capricorn. My sister's a Capricorn. I don't really know too much about like what the Capricorn traits are. Oh, okay. Him broke up. He went solo. I had a like back in the day. I don't even know where the hell I got it. Hot Topic. I think I got it. I had a Sorry, my eyes are like really bothering me from like the ring light in my contact lenses. I might have to take the contacts out. Um, I bought a him jacket because I think I like listened to like a couple albums and I really like the heartogram design. And I bought it was like a fake leather jacket and had like the design on the back. It was really cool. But then like I think it was like not too long ago when I was moving my stuff and I was going through everything, with like fake leather, it just like after a while flakes off. The whole thing like fucking like disintegrated. And I was like, well, that's a shame because I only wore it like a few times. That's the only thing I hate about fake leather and shit like that. It just like gets ruined after a while. It doesn't last. What is it? Dreams is the first song I heard from the first Power Rangers movie. I didn't know that. I never watched Power Rangers movie. I think I watched the show a couple times. Ugh, Fear Factory with the new singer. I don't know. I feel like you should just not do that. I feel like that's a bad idea. I've seen Fear Factory a few times live. I really like them. And I don't know. I don't know. I know they're going on tour again with the new singer, but I don't even think they still even know who the hell the new singer is. I think that they are still waiting to figure it out. Or did they get one? I don't even know. But they literally like had like the tour schedule and tickets on sale, I believe, before they even had a new singer to replace what the hell is his name? Oh, why can't I think of his name now? I know who he is. It's gonna bug me. What the fuck is his name? Somebody tell me what his name is. That Axel band. I've never heard of them before. Retro, like I remember you play them for me. I like them, but like I've literally never heard of whoever that is before. Burton C. Bell. That's it, Phoenix. Thank you. I could not remember. Thanks. Oh, they know, but they didn't announce it. Hold on, be right back. I gotta wipe my eyeball and blow my nose. Hold on. All right, I'm back. Hopefully I'm better now. I took the contacts out. They were bugging me. That was like literally the second time I've worn those contacts. And I think just with like the direct light from the ring light in my eyes, it was like fucking with me big time. You like my co-host? Arnie. No, I don't like that name, Art. You know why I don't like that name, Arnie? Because like, well, you know, Phoenix. My nickname is Adi. Like, you know, growing up, like my friends and stuff like that. My nickname was Adi, but I had a friend of mine whose mother used to call me Artie. She'd be like, "Hi, Artie," and I'm like, "Ugh, no, that's not my name." Yeah, my eyes were like wicked watering and just bothering me from those contacts. I took them out. Yeah, like I know vegan leather is still expensive too. I don't know. I haven't worn a pair of Doc Martens in years. I had a pair like the cherry red ones when I was a teenager. I don't know what happened to them, but like I don't know. Like I just didn't like the way they looked on me because I have big feet. I wear a size 10. So blowing your nose often is a smart move. I think the watering of the eyes is making my nose and like my just because I have a sinus infection still. Like I can hear it in my voice. It's like still scratchy. I don't really think I've ever noticed the smell of fake leather before, if it was nasty or not or anything like that. I never really noticed that. Oh, really? It gets all that's nasty. I mean, I have a leather jacket, like that I've had for like years, but like I barely wear it just because it's so heavy. Like it's just heavy on my shoulders. So if I like go out somewhere and I'm wearing it for the night, like say I go to like a show or something like that, like the weight of the jacket is just like it's too much. I barely wear it. Like it's a shame because it's a nice jacket. Sorry, I touch up my makeup after I was like basically crying. Oh, really? I see. I never thought that Doc Martens were that comfortable. I guess you have to break them in. I think that's what people say. You gotta break them in, and then they're a lot better. Oh, Phoenix, I have bigger feet than you. Oh, he says size 10 women's. I don't know about what. And men's, I think they're like that's like an 8. I want to say. I think it's a men's 8. Yeah, size 10 women's. I don't. That's different than guys. So I don't know if you mean like. I hate having big feet. It's horrible. Oh my God. But 1981? I'm 1980. 43. It's so sad. Thank you so much, Jenna. Happy birthday. Well, mine was the 8th. Mine was February 8th. It wasn't technically today. Neti pot. Indigo, I have. I used to use the neti pot like all the time. Those things work so good. If you guys don't know what it is, it's like you put this like I think it's like a saline solution in it, and you basically it's like this. It looks like a little like plastic tea kettle, like the one I had, and you literally like put it in your nose. It's awful to use. You like put it in your nose, and then like you tip your head like a weird way, and then like the water is supposed to like go through this nose and drain out that side and then you switch and you do it on the other side and it really helps with sinus issues. I didn't have one. I need to go buy a new one, but I used to use it all the time and it like worked so well. Yeah, the leather coats are like brutal to wear. I like the way they look, but they're just too heavy. Yeah, so I wear 8 men's, 10 women. I know. I mean, I hate having big feet because you see these shoes and you're like, oh, these look nice. And then you get them in my size. I'm like, these look awful. You have one foot bigger than the other. Maybe, yeah, that's probably a fucking pain in the ass to buy shoes. You lost weight and then your shoe size went down. I know like women when they get pregnant, their shoe size goes up and then sometimes it never goes back down. Like a friend of mine wore a size 8 or 8.5 and went up to a 10, like 2 sizes. Hi Luna, I miss you. I haven't seen you in forever. I haven't seen your videos in a while. I know you're busy. Dubbin. Dubbin will help soften your shoes. I've never heard of it. I don't know. I like just buy like cheap boots now and I just wear those and like they last me like a few years and then I just get rid of them. Big feet help on the journey of life. They do. Well, it's like I'm tall, so I'm 5'8", you know what I mean? So I'm tall for a woman, and if I had small feet, it would be kind of weird, you know what I mean? And I don't know. Before I used to hate being so tall, but now I'm like, you know what? I'm like, it's good because if I go places like to see a band or something, I can see over most of the crowd because I also wear like some sort of like heel or like a boot with like a platform on it, so I can see over the crowd and like see the band play. So it's convenient. Try buy me. Oh my god. Yeah, I wouldn't buy shoes from. I don't know. I wouldn't buy shoes from Wish. I've bought a couple things from them before. Hi, John in Salem. I love Salem. Salem, Massachusetts, right? Ooh, why did it just get really bright all of a sudden? I don't know. That was weird. I love Salem. That's like my second home. I wish I could live in Salem. I just really like it there. The ambience is really cool. Just like the way everything looks is really neat. Not so much because it's just like um, where they had like the Salem witch trials or whatever. It's just like there's so many cool shops and I don't know, just people there just seem like chill and stuff like that. It's just really, really nice, like the old homes and stuff. But like, unfortunately, with my son, and he goes to school over here, like I couldn't move there. Otherwise, I would. Oh, that stinks. I know you're excited, Luna, to have your own place, but yeah, I understand that. You were saying that there's issues over there. I have issues over here too, but like I don't know. They don't like to fix them. The landlord is kind of cheap. But we're having tomorrow. They're doing a walkthrough of the apartment. What do they call it? Like I forget what they called it basically. But they come in to check the apartment, and I'm like, I've never had that before. I'm like, what are they gonna do? I'm like, are they just checking to see that like I'm not living like I don't know a hoarder or like dirty or anything like that? Are they actually going to check to see if stuff is working? Are they going to check to see like if I have stuff I'm not supposed to have? Like, does anybody know what they do for like an apartment walkthrough? I've literally never had it before, but they just called me. Like, they actually called me tonight. They're like, coming at 9 a.m. I'm like, oh, great, fucking 9 a.m. Oh yeah, I've heard of the show called Salem. I watched it for a little bit, then I think I kind of got like bored of it. Did they ever sort your sink? No, my sink like. So I was like posting on it on Instagram because I was freaking annoyed. My sink here, like literally underneath, like in the cabinet underneath the sink where the pipes were, smelled like something was like dying, and like it was just really disgusting. And like people would come here and they'd be like, yeah, like I smell something. So I'd like be burning candles and like putting like friggin' like air fresheners and stuff down there. And I had like people look at it, plumbers, like maintenance people, friends, like literally nobody could figure out where the smell was coming from. Like they cut the bottom of like the sink, like underneath where the pipes were. They looked in the basement. They looked like on the side of the cabinet. We looked outside to see if there was a dead animal. Nothing. I don't know what it is. I think it's from the sewer. What is it like? Like the sewer gas comes up or something like that. If it's not vented properly, they said they're like, oh yes, it's still vented, but it's vented like a more of an old fashioned type of way. I don't whatever that means, but I think that's what it is because it still stinks. But it's not bad in the wintertime because I feel like in the summer with the hot weather, it makes like the heat or something like the smell like rises and it's freaking awful. And I still don't know what to do about it. Oh, you like my brow piercing? Thank you. I've had this since I was 17, 18. I've had the eyebrow piercing for a long time, but I took it out and then I put it, it was never closed. The hole never closed for it. So I put it back in um, because my ex would never let me wear um, body jewelry. And so now I'm getting a divorce, so I can do whatever I want. And I think I might get my nose repierced. Still have a hole, like a little divot where my nose piercing was, but you can't put anything through it. It's kind of closed up a little bit. So I'm gonna see if I'm gonna get that repierced at some point. Oh, wow, really? You got them off Wish and they weren't bad? I mean, well, there you go then. At least you tried them. Yeah, $200 versus 40. Like, yeah. I don't like to spend a lot of money on clothes and shoes and stuff. I'm like pretty cheap. I'm like, I'm not doing that. The only like once in a while, like I'll buy stuff off Killstar because they can be expensive, but I usually do like clearance stuff or like I get gift certificates. Like my friend just gave me another gift certificate to Killstar. And that's the only time I buy stuff off of them. Otherwise, I'm like, this is too much money. Amityville sink. It is. It's disgusting. I'm like legit convinced there's like a dead body like buried underneath the floor in the kitchen. Kristen, thank you for the happy birthday. Yeah, the sewer smell retro. But like, I don't know, it's constant. I don't know. Oh, Luna, you have a boyfriend now? I'm so happy for you. Aw. Yeah, it took you 40 years. Hey, it takes you a long time, whatever, as long as you find the right person. You could end up with the wrong person, stuck with them for years and be miserable. So you're better off alone until you find somebody that like you're compatible with and is a good person. Yeah, the inspection, it's so intrusive. They used to do it every 6 months, but one of the neighbors had bed bugs. Ah, and they went monthly. So what do they check for? Like, do they literally like, like what do they check? They just check to see if like you're dirty. They're probably gonna come in here and be like, what the fuck? Like, why does she have a skeleton? Yeah, monthly like seems awful, like a monthly inspection. Yeah, I know that you want your septum done, Phoenix. I like septum piercings on other people. I don't necessarily like it on me. Like I have a fake one that I put in sometimes, but like I think it looks okay. But like on other people, it looks really cute. For like, I feel like for some reason it doesn't look that great on me. Yeah, they just have. I sometimes put a stud in my nose, or mostly I had a hoop. I had the hoop in there. I would switch back and forth. Yeah, I'm frugal too. I'm like, I'm not paying for this. Or I find like coupons all the time for stuff. I feel like I'm so cheap. But like, if you don't have money, then like, what are you gonna do? You need to get stuff. But like, I don't like to like. My mom always like. I wear fake jewelry, and my mom is always like, "Oh my god, like, why do you wear fake jewelry? Like, oh, you should wear real jewelry." I'm like, I don't care. Like, why would I spend money on freaking real jewelry? I'm like, it's such a waste. And it's not even like I just like stuff like this. You don't need to spend money on that. Or like designer pocketbooks. I'm like, no, I don't need $1,000 pocketbook. Oh, he's your soulmate. I love it. I'm so happy. I tell him the decaying body under the sink. does not belong to you, and then they can have it back. I know that, and like my heat in my bedroom like doesn't work properly. Hi, Seagull, Rock, Squawk. Yeah, I'm live finally. We had technical difficulties earlier. I don't know what the smell under the sink was. The lady on the third floor, I spoke to her, and she said she knew the person that used to be down here, and she was like, she was disgusting. She was like, she was a disgusting person. I was like, oh my God. So who knows what's under there? Because when I clean, when I first came here and I was cleaning and stuff, I cleaned the bathroom, and like the way like the sink is in the bathroom, it's like, the wood cabinet, but then there's like this like little arch underneath where like stuff can go like get stuck underneath the cabinet. And I was cleaning underneath there. I found like a friggin' dirty old thong under underwear underneath there, and like socks and like Q-tips with like earwax on them. It was fucking gross. Yeah, that's exactly. You should encourage your partner. You know what I mean? You shouldn't be putting them down for the things that they like or the things that they want to do. You know what I mean? It's like, I don't know. I think a lot of times people just end up with the wrong person, and that person tries to change them to be somebody else, and then it just never works out because you're basically like, you have to like change. You know what I mean? To become this other person your significant other wants you to be, and it's horrible. Like, trust me, like I know, like I dealt with it for many years, and I just felt like I felt almost like embarrassed to like the things that I liked because I knew that like I was going to get criticized for it, and it was awful. Now it's just like I can do whatever I want. Thank you, John. I love new people here. Thanks, Emily. Yeah, I was like, so what happened was earlier, I had like a friend of mine needed my help with something, basically for me to stay at their house while they went to go do something because they were expecting a package. So went over there, and I was like, I just got to I'm going to be doing my makeup over here, just so you know. And so I went over there with like no makeup on, my hair wasn't done. And then they come back and like, I had all this makeup on. They're like, do your eyes green? I'm like, no, I have green contacts in, but I since then have taken them out. If I go like this off camera, it's because I'm just like wiping my nose. Okay, so just don't mind me. I don't want to like wipe my nose on camera. I can smell under this thing. I know. One of the maintenance people that came here, the guy was like, I would rip this whole floor up. Like he like legit wanted to like rip the floor up to see what was underneath there. And I was like, yeah, rip it up. But he was like, no, I can't. He's like, that has to be cleared by like the landlord or whatever. Let's see, I get my necklace glowing again. Nasty thong and earwax. I know, Michael. It was awful. Like, and I have like the old school radiators here, and I found dirty Q-tips in the radiators in the dining room. I'm like, why are they in here? And I found like a peach pit like stuck in there. It was like so weird. If anybody didn't see my necklace earlier, it lights up. Like you point the little light at it, and then it like lights up. It doesn't last that long, but it's kind of cool if you want to like take a picture or something. Magical. Oh, that's cute. The black one, yeah, I got this from, oh, what the hell's the name of the company? Rogan Wolf? Is that the name of it? It's like almost like it's like a weird material. I forget what it's called. It's like, it has like a felt look to it. I got this one from them and like another one that they had that was like one of those like ones that goes on the kind of end of your finger. You were 25 before you had your first kiss. I think you said you kissed some girl though, didn't you, when you were like 8? I met my soulmate 10 years after that. You can't plan meeting the right person, but it can happen. Yeah, that's true. Yeah, you can't plan it. And I feel like things happen for a reason in people's lives, to take them where they are. You know what I mean? Like you go through shit and then like you get to like eventually a good place most of the time, if you're lucky. Oh, you got a mushroom necklace like that? I love mushroom stuff, Emily. That's so cool. I love that kind of like stuff. My bathroom, actually, when I do a bathroom, I do a tour of my apartment. My bathroom is all like woodsy themed, and it has like this cool wreath, and it has like fake like mushrooms and stuff on it, and like ferns. I love it. I like that whole like mushroom stuff. Dylan, I don't know what she did, why she just threw her. I don't know if they just like flew underneath there. I don't know what happened, but it was disgusting. I don't know. I'm trying to think if I remember anything else that was in this house, this apartment that was gross. It's old. It's like an old building. Like I said, it has the old like iron radiators and stuff. But yeah, it was kind of not fun to clean. Oh yeah, you got this bat ring? Where did I get it from? I don't remember. I think it was like some cheap site. Was it Wish? It might have been Wish. It's been fine. It hasn't turned my finger green or anything like that. You must have a huge jewelry box. I have a standing jewelry box, and like literally, I probably only have like 5 things that's real jewelry. And the only real jewelry I have is like gold earrings that were my grandmother's. I think a couple rings my mom bought me, and some earrings my mom bought me, but I don't wear them because I just feel like they're too fancy. And it's just like, I don't dress that way, like that, like, blingy type style. Like I'll wear them to weddings and stuff, but that's about it. I just wear fake jewelry. But so my jewelry box is filled with fake jewelry. You kissed when you were 4, but you were grossed out. I don't remember how old I was when I had my first kiss. Like real kiss, I think I was like 16. Uh, I know, Dylan. Like a lot of people hate dating apps, and they prefer meeting people like in real life. That's really, but it's really hard to find somebody you have stuff in common with, like that basically lives around you. That's why I think dating apps are good as far as like finding people who have the same interests as you. You know what I mean? Hello. Oh, that's awesome. You have a forest themed living room. I love all that stuff. Like the stuff that people can do with like the different like stuff going up the walls and things like that. I think it's like so cool. Don't ever pull up the carpet. You might find some use to it. This place actually has no carpeting. I brought like, area rugs in, but it's all like wooden floors. And it's like a shame because the wooden floors aren't in that great condition. They needed to be like buffed or something like that. John, what are some of your favorite places in Salem? Um, so they don't have it anymore, but there was this, I forget the name of it. It was like a brewing company, but it was like they made their own beer, and it was like a restaurant too. I used to love to go to eat there. I really liked it there. I thought the food was really good, but then they since have changed it, and it's called something else. It's next to the Pirate Museum, and I forget what the new name of it is, and I haven't been there since. Um, but a lot of the shop, like the little shops and stuff like that, I like even like the little witchy shops like that one, like I think this like Hex, is cool. Even though like I don't really buy much of that stuff, I sometimes I buy like if they have like the little baggies with like little herbs and things like that. Like I'll buy some of those because I use them in my soap making. Um, oh, is the place that I actually like get my contacts from over there? Oh, I can't think of the name of it. crap. I forget, but it's like you go in and like on the left is the counter with like glass. And then like in the back room they have like the cabinets like with weird things like a two-headed like I think it's like baby or something like that, and like something that was like looks like a little mermaid in a jar. Um, but I don't know why I can't think of the name of it. Oh yeah, Seal and Beer Works. I love that place and it's gone. I like to go to look at the cemetery there. That they have like that historic cemetery where like they have like this the brick like bench thingies with like the different people from the Salem witch trials who supposedly got hung, and then like Giles Corey who got pressed by like the stones and stuff. Was it called the old burying point or something like that? But I think they closed it off now, so you can't even like walk in there anymore because people were destroying it. It's like, why would you do that? I know it's not in downtown Salem, but the Black Veil Tattoo Shop, they have a really cool gift shop over there. Your first kiss was 18. Yay. I've been finding some really good stainless steel skull rings on Amazon. Oh, that's cool. I bought a skull ring and it was like adjustable for somebody, and it was supposedly supposed to be silver. I forget what the name of the company was, Balpay or something like that. And it was a really cool ring, but I didn't know their ring size. So it was supposed to be like this, like open kind of where you could adjust it. And they wore it like twice and it fucking broke. And I took it to a jeweler to get it like fixed. And they were like, yeah, this is like shit silver. And they were like, if you fix it, it's just going to fall apart again. So luckily you found some good stuff and hopefully it doesn't break on you, Michael. Oh, the dating app getting scammed. Yeah. But I think you'll know. Like if they ask you for money, then you know this person is not really looking to date you. They just are using you for money. Um, it's just horrible. Like people are just terrible. Okay, gotta go. All right. Well, thanks for coming and watching and chatting. I appreciate it. Thanks for commenting on my videos and stuff. I appreciate it. Hope you have a good night. Real Julie equals boomer fake Julie equals cool Gen Xers. Oh, the Salem ice sculpture things. Wait, was it in Salem? They had the ice sculptures, are very dodgy looking. Yeah, it was like the Valentine. It was during Valentine's Day. It was like Salem so sweet, like Valentine thing. It was supposed to be all these ice sculptures, but the ice sculptures like weren't that great. They were like just okay. They were kind of small. I thought they were going to be bigger. And then like people like broke those too. Like I don't understand why people have to like ruin shit and deface stuff. I didn't go this year. That was like last year I went, I think, or the year before. I can't remember. Yeah, compatibility is everything. Test somebody with rush hour driving. I know I hate I get road rage sometimes or whatever, but like I'm more so like joking, you know what I mean? I'm not like gonna like actually like get out of the car and beat somebody up. Yeah, Phoenix, this guy, I guess like, he was on trial for like he was on the, during the witch trials or whatever, and they put stones on him. And I think they were like kept asking like, do you confess or whatever? And all he kept saying was more weight. So they would put more stones on it. He just kept saying more weight, and then they pressed him to death. So he has like a thing written in the stone, like one of the stone bench things out for him. Anyone here listen to Sean James? I've never heard of them before. Yeah, the jeweler looked at the ring and was like, "This is real silver," but like the inside of it was like it was something wrong, like because you see where it was cut off, and could see the inside of the ring, where it had broke, and he said it was like really, I don't know, maybe like porous or something like that. Like there was something wrong with it. Yeah, I haven't like stainless steel jewelry. I'm good with it. I just like the person I bought the ring for had like an like sometimes people get irritated from like fake jewelry. They would get irritation, so that's why I was like, oh, but get the silver, like that'll be good. And then no, it broke. Just check out the song "Burn the Witches." It's awesome. All right, well, I'm always up for listening to new music. Like Retro Death on here just did a video on on his two channels. He has another channel, and he did a review of this band Tristania. And I never really listened to them. I knew who they were, but I never really listened to them. And I've been listening to them a lot lately. I put them on Spotify in the car, and I will say like some stuff is like I feel like the style of different albums are kind of like some stuff is more screamy and more stuff is more like calm with like has like a female singer and a male singer, and I actually I like it. I just have to like weed out which albums I like better. So I'm always up for listening to new music and checking stuff out. I was trying to think some of the other shops that I go to in Salem. I can't. The Magic Parlor. That's it. That's the place where I get the contacts from. Not these contacts that I was wearing today. These ones somebody got for me. They were ordering contact lenses, and they got me a pair. These are probably like the green ones I had in earlier. Were probably the worst contacts I've ever worn. Because I remember I wore them once before, and I was like, I can't see. And then like now, when I had them on, and the ring light, like the light, it was literally burning my eyes, and that's why I took them out. But usually, I got my contacts from the Magic Parlor, and I really liked them. That and Pinky Paradise. I got contacts from there, and they're not prescription. They're just like for aesthetic. That's it. It's like a floaty in the air. Oh my god, imagine probably went to a few of those in Amsterdam. Oh my god. Retro Death is from the Netherlands, but I don't think he said. I think he said he's never been to Amsterdam before, where like you can for years. Everybody's like, I'm going to over here. I was like, I'm going to Amsterdam so I can smoke weed legally. But like now, like weed is legal here in Massachusetts. They have like the dispensaries like literally everywhere um, where you can buy weed. Like literally like every few miles. It's like come get your supplies or whatever. But I remember like back in the day, everybody's like, I want to go to Amsterdam so I can smoke weed. I mean, I don't smoke. I smoked when I was a teenager, but I don't smoke anymore. So, yeah, I've only been to a couple of restaurants in Salem. I went to it was a Gula Gula Cafe. I went there twice. That was good. Um, where else have I been? I went to some Mexican restaurant there. I forget the name of it. I didn't care for it. Oh, and then in the Hawthorne Hotel, the restaurant they have there, I really like that. That restaurant is good. Oh, really? Twin Tribes? I've heard of them before, but I don't think I've actually listened to them before. Wait, what's on your wall of shame? I feel like I missed something. Spaceship by Leanne Rimes is beautiful and deep. I liked a couple of Leanne Rimes songs. It was just funny the other day, like I forget what I was talking to my friend, and she's more like I don't know, normal. She don't listen to the music I listen to, and she doesn't like dress like me or anything like that. And while we were talking about country music, she's like, "You like country music?" And I was like, "Yeah." I was like, "I've been to a bunch of country concerts." She's like, "I don't believe you." I'm like, "I'm telling you the truth. I do actually like country music. I like all types of music. I just don't like rap." Going off screen again to wipe my nose. Oh, I hate being sick. Oh, not having been to Amsterdam and being Dutch. Yeah, I wanna go there too just to see it, but I don't need to go smoke weed. I'm off to sleep now. Oh, thank you. It was good to see you. Hope you have a good night. Hope you get some rest. I'm sure I'll talk to you soon on Instagram. Good night, Dylan. The homegrown fantasy. I don't know. I can't picture you high, Phoenix, for some reason. I think because every time we talk, you're really like intellectual, and like the way you speak and stuff, and the stuff you write is really like detailed, and like you just talk like really you speak really well. I don't. I feel like I just talk like I don't know, typical like Bostonian talk, but you're the opposite. It's, I can't see you stoned. Oh my god. You like country music too, Luna? Yeah, I mean, I like the old school country, like Johnny Cash and stuff, but I also like the pop country stuff. George Jones, Johnny Cash, yep. Steve Earle and John Denver. One of my favorites. Yeah, that's like the older type stuff. Have you ever heard it's more like southern rock than country music, but Lucinda Williams, she's really good. She's from like a while ago. I really like her stuff. Me High was not a pretty bitch. Yeah, I have a whole like dark country music. I have a whole video on like gothic, like southern music or gothic country music. I have a whole video about that because there was like a whole bunch of bands that I listened to that's like that. You should check it out if you haven't seen it already. I was a rock and country rock singer and dated a heavy metal musician for years. And my husband works in the industry, the music business. And, well, that's awesome. That's really cool. The White Buffalo. No, I've never heard of them before. What kind of music is that? Is that like alternative country, like goth country? Yeah, Southern Gothic music. I love it. I remember like when I first started listening to it, like years ago, I was like 16. There was a band, and I mentioned them in my video. There's a band called 16 Horsepower. And I remember like I saw the video one night on TV. It was late night. We used to have this like channel. Oh, what was it called? I can't remember. It was at nighttime. It was like it wasn't like like MTV had Headbangers Ball. This was different. It was like more like I think alternative type music. I don't remember the name of it, but I remember like I saw like 16 Horsepower, and I was like at 16 years old, and I was like, what the hell is this? And I was like, this is awesome because it was like I never heard anything like it before. And then I became obsessed with the band, and then me and a couple of my friends wanted to go see them perform, and they were in New York, in I think it was Manhattan, I think. And we were young, 16, 17 or whatever, going to New York. I was in, we lived in Massachusetts, and we took like a bus. I didn't tell my parents. I think I told my parents I was staying at a friend's house. We just took like a Greyhound bus, and we went there to see the band play. We saw the band. And then we had nowhere to sleep because we didn't get a hotel. We like literally were sleeping on like park benches. I'm like, we're gonna get killed. I'm like, this is so stupid. And I remember like the sun coming up and like just sitting on the park bench and never slept. And then like we took the bus back home. Yeah, 16 Horsepower is awesome. Oh, I didn't know you studied English. Yeah. You speak really well. When you say stuff, I'm like, I feel like an idiot when I talk back to you. I'd be like, yeah, that fucking sucks. Dwight Yoakam, I loved him. I have one of his albums. I really liked him. I don't even know if he's around anymore. I like Garth Brooks. I never got into Faith Hill. Reba McEntire had some good songs. I like Tim McGraw. I saw him in concert a bunch of times. I like all like the older country and like the newer stuff. Headbangers Ball. I loved that show. The show was so good. Actually, Ricky Rackman that hosted Headbangers Ball, he has a TikTok channel. I follow him on there now. And he talks about like stories of like the different people he had on there and that he interviewed, and like how some people were like like complete assholes and stuff like that. I think he said that Nirvana was on there, and he's like, they just acted like they didn't even want to be there. He said they were really rude, and then they destroyed the set. I remember he said that, and he was just like, if you don't want to be here, then don't come. There was like plenty of other people that would have, other bands that would have liked to have been on the show. I know he had like Danzig on there. I remember seeing that episode. I think I still have a couple episodes taped on like VHS tape. But like, so yeah, Ricky Rackman has his own TikTok. And he's actually doing this tour. It's kind of like a storytelling like type tour where he's going to like go to different venues and just tell about like all like the experiences he's had in like, hosting the show or meeting bands and stuff like that. I think that'd be kind of cool to see. You saw Dwight Yoakam? That's awesome. I never saw him. No, I don't really like too much pop country. Like Taylor Swift, no. I fucking hate Taylor Swift. I don't like Taylor Swift like at all. That whole crazy thing where like the concert tickets, like everybody was trying to get like tickets to her concert or whatever. I was like, yeah, pass. White Buffalo Country. I'll have to check them out. The Whistler, somebody told me about them. Oh, the band, oh, the album. I think actually somebody did tell me about that. Somebody mentioned that. I feel like in a comment somebody wrote that. Oh, you love talking to me, Phoenix, and I like talking to you too. Have you ever heard the cover of Dolly Parton's song Jolene? Oh no, I have not heard the cover of Jolene by Sisters of Mercy or the White Stripes, but there was another artist, Mindy Smith, and she was more like, I don't know, like poppy type music, but like different. I heard her cover of that song, but not the other. I'll have to check out the Sisters of Mercy cover. Do they have music on MTV? I don't even think so. I don't watch MTV. I used to watch, I think, like a couple shows, and like that was it. No, I don't watch it anymore. Oh, Dwight Yoakam lives in LA. I didn't know that. Yeah, MTV died a long, long time ago. They used to have cool stuff. Yeah, MTV's like mostly reality TV shows. I'm trying to think if there was anything on there that I watched. I used to like guilty pleasure. I used to watch Jersey Shore, just because I thought it was funny. But I don't watch any the newer stuff. I don't watch the newer stuff anymore. Funny story though. Um, my friend was obsessed. I don't know if you know Vinny, one of the people from Jersey Shore, one of the guys, Vinny on Jersey Shore or whatever. She was like obsessed with him. She's like, "Oh my god, he's so hot." I'm like, "No, he's not. He's gross." And she sent me like a Instagram, like pitch, one of his Instagram pictures or whatever. She sent it to my DMs, and I opened it and thinking I replied to her, "He's gross," like just to fuck with her or whatever. I fucking replied to his post. And he messaged me back and he's like, you sent this to me? And I was like, oh my God, I'm sorry. I was just fucking with my friend. I'm like, I didn't mean to offend you. And I was like, it was just like a joke or whatever. And he's like, oh, sorry, we can't look, what did he say? We can't all look perfect like all the time or something like that. And he fucking blocked me. I'm like, oh my God, I'm getting blocked by people from Jersey Shore. Shania Twain. Yeah, I feel like she's making a comeback. I saw something she was like on TV recently, some awards show or whatever. She dyed her hair blonde, I think. I've never. I don't. I like Dolly Parton because I like how she like. I don't know a lot of her songs, but I like how she plays guitar and stuff. And I want to go to Dollywood someday. I know the story about Vinny. I was like, oh my god. Oh, I can't believe he blocked me. Yeah, there was a guy on Jersey Shore called The Situation. He called it because he had like abs. So he would call his abs The Situation. He actually went to jail for like, what the hell was it? Like tax evasion or something like that, I think. I don't know. I don't watch the show anymore. Oh, I didn't know Shania had Lyme's disease. Oh, I didn't know if I don't know if you know, but I have Lyme disease. I have chronic Lyme disease. Um, it's horrible. I was just talking to Retro Death about this the other day. It's like, because I was saying, like, people will look at you and be like, you look fine. There's nothing wrong with you. You know what I mean? It's like, yeah, I can put makeup on sometimes, and once in a while I go out. But like a lot of the times I feel like fucking shit. You know what I mean? I don't have energy like I used to have. And sometimes I feel bad because my son's like, um, come play with me, like come on the slide with me or come in the bouncy house with me when I take them places. I like literally just I can't do it. And they make it just me I like have no energy and like in I tried a couple times doing the bouncy house with him and because of I have issues with my vision so bad from the Lyme that like it makes me dizzy and then I kind of get like unbalanced and I'm like I got to get out of here. I feel horrible because I want to be able to do things with him. But yeah, Lyme's disease is awful. But like, yeah, like people be like, you look fine. I'm like, I'm not fucking fine. I'm really not. It's easy to disguise when you're just trying to like put a good face forward and like try to have fun and enjoy yourself. It's like, yeah, I can go out to dinner once in a while or like go to the movies and sometimes go to concerts. But like if I go to a concert, I have to like literally take anxiety like a medication because I get like so fucked up at shows and stuff like that because like the Lyme caused a lot of anxiety in me. Like I had mild anxiety before, but once I got Lyme disease, it was like way worse. And I know a lot of you guys have anxiety, so you know how bad it can be. Oh, you have a Dark Country playlist. I'll have to check it out. How long has my channel been up? I don't know. 7 years, maybe something like that. Going back, I'm just like gonna try to look, but um, 7, 8 years. I don't remember. I started the channel. Speaking of Lyme disease, is because I had the Lyme disease and there was no information about it. I had nobody to talk to. I was like, I felt alone because nobody I knew really was going through what I had been through. You know what I mean? So I wanted to make a channel for other people that have Lyme disease to start talking about it, like treatments I had, like how I felt, like what I went through, what doctors I saw and stuff, because a lot of doctors don't know much about it. So that's why I originally started my YouTube. And because I was home all the time, I literally was bedridden for like years. Like I couldn't get out of bed. Um, I was in so much pain and I was exhausted all the time. Um, and so I didn't see people. And I wanted friends and I wanted people to talk to, but like I just couldn't go out and do anything. So like I was like, if I do this like YouTube thing, maybe I can meet people. You know what I mean? And then I met all of you guys from doing this, and it like completely changed my life. You know, and I didn't feel alone anymore. I had people I could talk to that like liked the same things that I liked, and I could talk about the stuff that I like enjoyed, or music, or shows, or movies, or whatever, or fashion. And there was people I could talk to that were like minded, and I didn't feel so alone. Just being in my bed, I could just go on the computer and chat with you guys. Um, have you ever met any famous people? If not, who do you want to meet? I mean, I wouldn't really call this person famous. But when I was a little kid, I don't know if you remember the movie Problem Child. It was like in the 80s, I think. And it was like this kid who was like a fucking nightmare. And I think this guy adopts him, or I don't remember what it was, but like I think it was Problem Child 1 and 2. And he was at the local roller skating rink. And you could go there and like get your picture taken with him. I don't even remember how old I was, like 10 maybe or something like that. I wish I knew where that picture was. It was a Polaroid. But yeah, it was me with the lead actor who played Problem Child. Trying to think who else. Who else did I meet? I know I've met music. I met all the members of Limp Bizkit. It was like I went to go see. It was Faith No More back in the day. This was back in the '90s, and Limp Bizkit opened up for them. I don't like Limp Bizkit, but back then they had like that first album that came out, and I like bought it, and I met them, and I had like a T-shirt, and I had them autograph my T-shirt. And I still have it. I need to like sell it on like eBay or something because I'm never gonna wear a Limp Bizkit shirt. So I met them. Who the hell? Oh, I met LA Guns. I had my picture taken with the lead singer Phil Lewis. LA Guns is like if you don't know who they are, they're like an '80s hair metal band. I think I met Dee Schneider. I think it was like at like a show you could wait in line and like just say hi to him or whatever. So I met him. I met the lead singer for the Misfits when they switched. They had Michael Graves singing for them. Like after Glenn Danzig, there was Michael Graves. I met Michael Graves from the Misfits. That was on accident. We snuck into me and a friend after the show. We snuck in the back door of the venue because they were unloading equipment. They were putting it like they were taking stuff off the stage and putting it into like the trucks or whatever the hell they had and the buses. And like they left the door open a little bit and we just like scurried in and like we went upstairs and we were like walking around. We didn't even know where we were going. And this guy comes around the corner and you could see makeup like on the side of his face, like he had wiped makeup off. And it was Michael Graves. And we were like, hey, he's probably like, what the fuck are they doing back here? I accidentally smacked David Brockie from Guar on the ass at a concert, like unintentional. I don't know if I told this story before. Sorry, I get touch up my makeup. I was at a Guar show and like they had on stage this like giant contraption. It was supposed to be like a fake like meat grinder, and they like were putting girls through the meat grinder, like grabbing girls from the audience and pretending to put them through the meat grinder. And so I was lined up to go up there, and then it was done or whatever. So they wanted us to go back down. And then like as I was going back down the stairs, David Brockie like walked by me, and then like kind of was going up the stairs. And I went to go tap him on the shoulder just to be like hi. And when I went like this, the security guard grabbed me by the back of my pants and like pulled me up like this. So I fell down and I fucking like smacked him on the ass because he wears like that thong where his ass is hanging out of his outfit. And like it was by accident. I kind of was like boom, and he was like, what the fuck? So I didn't really meet him, but I smacked him. Yeah, mental health. People think that people are like, oh, you're fine. Like, if you're anxious, like, don't be anxious. It's like, I fucking have anxiety. Yeah, you can't snap out of it, especially like anxiety. Like, I'm having a fucking panic attack. I can't calm down. MSM helps with one. I don't even know. What is that? What's MSM? I love Problem Child. Great Hellraiser kid. Yeah, it was funny. Oh, you met Glenn Danzig? That's awesome. Awesome. I wish I met Glenn before. Faster Pussycat. And a couple actors that played Michael Myers. Oh, I met Elvira. That's another famous person I met. I got my picture taken with her at like a horror con thingy. I would never want to meet Limp Bizkit. Good, because it was not that exciting. I was just like, whatever. I know. Dave Brockie, I loved him. Vampire is the goth mother of God. Get her book Glamour School. Oh, okay, cool. I didn't know that. I know who she is, but oh my god, you're having your hips replaced? That's awful. Well, I mean, the surgery, because there's a lot of recovery time, I'm guessing, after that. But I'm glad that it'll fix your issue and that you'll be able to have mobility again. Sulfur-based anti-inflammatory. Oh, I'll have to look it up. I'm like literally willing to try anything. Well, not drugs, like not like illegal drugs to help. I have issues sleeping at nighttime. It takes me forever to fall asleep. And then I have to get up early to drive my son to school. So it's like, I'm always fucking tired. I'm trying to think if there was anybody else famous I met. I feel like there has been. I feel like there was other 80s bands that I've met, but I can't think of. Because I've been to like tons of 80s shows and stuff like that. Like 80s bands and stuff like that. Kicks? Did I meet Kicks? I don't remember. I've seen them a bunch of times. I don't usually talk. If I meet famous people, I don't normally talk to them. I was like, oh, can you sign this? Or just say, hey, or can I get a picture taken? I just feel like they probably, I don't know. I feel like I'm bothering them if I try to start a conversation. I'm like, they probably don't give a shit about what I'm saying. So I just don't. Oh, I met Dave Mustaine from Megadeth before. I didn't really talk to him much. He just signed something for me. But he didn't seem that friendly. Only about 6 weeks is not bad. Really? I thought it was going to be like months of like downtime. Chris Stapleton. I don't think I know him. Beatle what? Oh, Beatle. It's like Beatle. I meant Beetlejuice from the Howard Stern show. Remember that guy? I was talking to somebody else about it too the other day. Was it you, Michael? He was like, "Is that Beetlejuice from like Howard Stern?" And I was like, "Yeah." I met him. He was like, it was at some comedy club or some comedy show he did with like people from Howard Stern, and he was there. And I wanted my picture taken with him. He was fucking rude to me. Like he didn't want to take a picture with me. And he was like, "Nah," like he was like, "Get out of here." And I just like, one point, like I just like sat down next to him, and like I gave my friend my camera. It was like the disposable cameras. I'm like, I'm gonna sit down real quick, just snap a picture. And I was like, and like they took a picture or whatever, but he was not happy about it. I put it on Instagram one day. Oh, hi, Cemetery Goth. Good to see you too. I think I see you sometimes live on TikTok, doing your like TikTok live stuff. Adam Sandler. You can't stand Dave Mustaine. A lot of people say he's an asshole, but who knows? I like the band. I like Megadeth. Look up young YouTubers. Septic Sound. Oh, I think I've seen it before. Juice Driver should look as a discount Dave Mustaine. I think I've seen her before. Yeah, Beetlejuice. Beetlejuice, spell red. Phart. Oh, I remember you the picture of with you with that singer, Floor. Yeah, I think most celebrities don't like being bothered. Yeah, I've heard from other people that Peter Steele was actually really nice. I wish I had met him. Sucks. I saw them a bunch of times, just never met. Oh, I met the hell's his name? Sebastian Bach from Skid Row. He was like doing his like a solo tour when he came out with his solo album. And he was like, I wasn't even waiting to meet him. There was like his bus was outside, and we just so happened to be leaving. And like there was this couple, they were standing like waiting by the bus, and then he came out and they stopped him, and and it was cold out, and so he came out and they were like, hey, like I think they were asking him some questions, and I was just standing there like listening to what he was saying. Like I didn't talk to him, but he was annoyed because he was all sweaty. He's like, I gotta get out of these sweaty leathers. And like he's like, I'm sorry. And like he just stopped talking to the people and like ran on the bus. He was a lot skinnier than I thought he was gonna be. Like I knew he was super tall, but he was so skinny. Like I thought he was just tall and like just kind of like a normal size, like tall person. I knew he was thin, but like he literally was just so narrow. I did not expect that. You met you met Jeffree Star. How was he? I feel like he would have been really rude. You met Janet Jackson? Oh, that's awesome. I like Janet Jackson. That's really cool. Yeah, I see you on your live thing, Cemetery Goth. Um, I like am new to like TikTok live, like watching people. I like don't know what to say and like I don't know, like I haven't gone live myself. I think I'm gonna do it later. Do like a TikTok live just to see how it goes, see what all the hype is about. But I've seen you come on there. I just don't know how to use it. Like I've never done the live, so like I don't even know. I wouldn't even know how to use it really. But tons of people go live on there all the time, like all different stuff. Yeah, I mean now like talking about Metallica and Megadeth. Metallica's horrible now. Like I don't know if any no offense that people still like them and like their new albums. Anything after the Black album, I don't like at all. Like people are like, oh, when like was it the album Death Magnetic came out and they were like, this album's wicked awesome. It sounds like the old stuff. I was like, no, it doesn't. Like I don't think it sounds anything like the old stuff. Could not get into them at all. Like I just didn't like them. And then like after Jason left, I was like, yeah, I'm done. I just like I'd go see them just to see them again after all these years. Because the last time I went, I think I was in my 20s. I just want to see them, perform the old songs and stuff. But I've not bought any of the new shit at all. And I don't like it at all. And um, I think as far as talent, I think Megadeth is way better, like musically, than Metallica. Sebastian Bach was a rake. David Hasselhoff didn't want to give an autograph. Oh my god. Oh, Lady Absinthe, I miss you so much. Thank you. I was just thinking about you the other day. Um, I was like, I need to email her again and see what's going on. I hope you're okay. I miss your YouTube. Phoenix, make a TikTok. God damn it. I know everybody like before I like was like, this is stupid. Like I didn't like TikTok and stuff like that. But my niece is like, seriously, she's like, you should get on it. She's like, you would like it. She's like, you can do all like your goth stuff on there. And I was like, okay. And then I like started like watching it. And like I mostly watch like I don't even watch the goth stuff on there really. I mostly watch like the funny videos. That's what I like. Like the funny animals and stuff like that. Oh, really? Talk to Pink Floyd. I never was into Pink Floyd. Adam Lambert, he's a good singer. I guess like Black Friday is kind of famous, for her YouTube. I like her. Yeah, I saw Metallica years ago in concert. Oh wow, Jeffree Star gave you a hug. I'm like really shocked. He seems like he'd be like rude. No, Death Magnetic was not good. I just don't like. I didn't like it. Oh, you see Metallica in August. Oh, wait, I know Metallica's touring with Pantera when they come here to Massachusetts, but that's not until next year. That's not 2000 till 2024. And the tickets were like so expensive. I'm like, no. I'm like, that's just ridiculous. I might go. Pantera's performing in New Hampshire, and then I think in a few months or something like that. I might go to that because those tickets were cheap. But I mean, Pantera was. It's just Phil and then Rex. That's it. The other two are dead. Thank you for the birthday wishes. Yeah, I was saying before, my birthday was last week. It was February 8th, but I was so sick, and I'm still sick with a sinus infection that like I just couldn't even. I lost my voice. It was awful. Oh, you're gonna start your channel again, Lady Absinthe? I'm so excited. I want to know what's going on with you. Like, I feel like a lot of the people I used to watch on TikTok, I'm not TikTok, on YouTube are gone. I feel like a lot of people just fucking disappeared. I was actually going to do a video about it, like where have all the goth goth YouTubers gone? Like, what's that song, Where Have All the Cowboys Gone? It's like, where have all the goth YouTubers gone? It's like literally like barely anybody left. Bye, John. Thank you so much for chilling. My fucking light keeps going in and out. Have a good night. TikTok's about blind folks like me thinking about starting a channel. Yeah, like people make TikToks about like all different like subject matters. People that have like what do you call it? Like disabilities and stuff like that. Make videos like as far as like informational stuff for people. Like TikTok is like literally like everything. I'm gonna go. Let me fix this light. It keeps being like weird. I don't know if that helped or made it worse. I don't know. I kind of feel like it made it worse. Whatever. Where was I? Oh yeah, the like YouTube videos about people who are blind. Like yeah, like you can talk about whatever you want. Like YouTube, TikTok, you can just talk about whatever you want. Oh, you saw Metallica for the Justice for All tour? That's awesome. I don't even know how old you are, Michael. I think you told me once because you don't look your age, so it's like hard. It's hard to tell. Ooh, Andrew, that's the Viking, right? Oh, that's good. I'm glad you guys are doing good. I just miss you. Oh, wait, Pantera's off the bill for all the shows, for all the venues. Yeah, TikTok's on my brain. I fall in like a TikTok hole at nighttime. That's probably why I don't sleep because I like get in bed and I'm like looking at all these like stupid stories and I'm like like laughing and stuff and then I just don't ever sleep. Oh, Saint Anger was a horrible album. Dorothy song, rest in peace. All right, check it out. Gothic Matter, thank you for the happy birthday wishes. Somebody, was it you that told me about Sisters of Mercy doing their first U.S. tour? Yeah, oh, it was you because you were like, he sounds awful. He's like goth Vince Neil. I actually had tickets to go see this last tour they had. was it last year? I think it was last year with it was Poison, Motley Crue, Def Leppard, but I didn't end up going because like some I had like I just couldn't go, whatever. But I saw like Vince Neil like performing and stuff. I was like, oh my god! I'm like, this is awful because I've seen Motley Crue a bunch of times in concert, and somebody was like, it wasn't that bad. I'm like, it wasn't good. You'll be 59. Holy shit! You look like you're my age. Well, your birthday's coming up. I Lady Absence. I know. I was thinking about that the other day. I'm like, I need a freaking another pork pie. So we did the goth meetup all those years ago in England, and she bought me a pork pie. She came out of the store. She's like, "Here you go." I was like so excited to eat it because I have to order mine like online, like from some like place that makes like English food or whatever. Because we don't have that stuff around here. It was so good. I definitely want to go back to England. Um, I want to see like more of the countryside and stuff like that. It's just now with everything going on, no money. Oh, they're just playing, not playing one night out of the two nights. Oh, okay, yeah, yeah. It's because I think they were supposed to play with Metallica when they came here, but yeah, it's too much money. I know. Look, I might look again when it gets closer to the show. I mean, it's a year away. It's over a year away, and see because sometimes you can get tickets last minute for cheap. I might do that, but it's just ridiculous how much stuff costs now. Like the concerts cost now to go to. I'm like, I remember like going to like the music store we had over here, Strawberries, and that's where you got your concert tickets, and they were like $20, 25. Now if they're like, I don't know, 200 and up, 1,000. Yeah, I've heard of that before, like the blue light shit or whatever is overstimulating. Phoenix, you like pork pie? Yeah, but I know that him and what do you call it? Like it was like I don't think Vinnie Paul wanted anything to do with Phil because the whole dime bag thing. You know what I mean? So I don't think they would have done a reunion. Oh, thanks, Lady Absent. Lady Abstinence. I keep saying it wrong because you changed your name. You used to be Lady Veruca. I keep saying Lady Absence like the like the drink, but you don't drink. Lady Abstinence. 250 for Slipknot. I wouldn't pay $2. I don't like Slipknot. Oh, I didn't know they replaced Mick Mars. Oh, I know Mick Mars was like he was really hurting. He could barely like, he couldn't stand anymore. He would sit and like play or whatever. I feel bad for him. All right, bye, Luna. Have a good night. It was good to see you. I missed you. Well, at least Metallica is doing something. I mean, they have enough money they can donate. You know what I mean? No, I did not go to. Did I go to Scotland's when you were there? Where in England? Like I don't know. Did I go to Scotland, the country, or is Scotland the store? I'm not really sure. But no, I was supposed to go to Scotland and Ireland on a trip. That got canceled because then COVID happened. So I never got to go. But I do want to go to Scotland badly. I like Slipknot, but wouldn't for 250. Yeah, Rammstein, that was a really good concert when they came here not too long ago and I saw them. Their tickets were expensive too. I think their tickets were like 150. But that's like what you have to pay now or you're not going to freaking see anybody. That's why I like the like not like the huge arena 80s bands, but like the smaller 80s bands. Like LA Guns, like Kicks, like Cinderella, um, and who's the other one else I saw not too long ago? Um, Queensryche. The not it wasn't officially Queensryche. It was just Jeff Tate doing like the Queensryche songs, or whatever. You just go to like the local. There's like local clubs that they play at, and they only pay like $30 to get in. It's like that's how it should be. Um, and even Kicks, they play free all the time at the casino. It's just a free show. You just walk in and then you just go to the area where the bands play, and then it's free. I know I miss Dimebag. I know Vince Neil really needs to retire. I don't I don't think I like Disturbed either. Oh, Raquel Welch died. I didn't know that. I liked her. That's sad. It's sad all these people dying. I don't even really. What does Disturbed sing? I don't even know. Stephen Pearcy sounded awful. Really, I'm really surprised. Because I mean, I like Rat. I've seen them before. Ric Flair. Oh, thank you for the birthday wishes, Leona. I feel like there. I definitely feel like there's more people I've met, but I really, I don't know why I can't remember. I went to a lot of shows when I was young. A lot. Like I need to get. I think in one of my videos I go through my old concert tickets, but I want to do it again. I gotta see if I can find them because I went to like so many shows, like constantly. I feel like I was in a show like I don't know every 2 weeks or something like that. I'm grateful that I did and I had all those experiences seeing those bands live, bands that aren't around anymore. Either they broke up, people passed away. That's why I try to tell like you know the younger generation now. I'm like go to as many concerts as you possibly can. Like more so the ones that are like even just like you just see like local bands or something like that. You know what I mean? Because it's just an awesome experience to be at concerts. I feel like and seeing bands perform live. It's awesome. Oops, Scotland. We're going next year to. Oh, that's nice. To Scary Dead Ashes. I want to go to Scotland so bad. My friend's going in a couple of months. I'm so freaking jealous. I want to go. I just don't have the money. I'm like someday. No, I've heard Opeth are good. I have like an Opeth CD somebody gave me. I never got into them. Just wasn't my type of music. But they're supposedly like really musically talented. My new channel is going to be reaching to new rock music that I don't know. Maybe you could send me some suggestions. Oh, okay, cool. I just liked your channel when you just talk, like, had like your random stuff that you talked about, like things you were doing and stuff like that. I love those kind of videos, like vlogs and stuff, or just like talking videos, like on YouTube. I feel like a lot of people don't really do a lot of that now. Like, I mean, I do them myself, like the haul videos and stuff, but I just get sick of them because it's just like, seeing the same things over and over again. I like to know about people's lives. If they're like, this is my daily routine, like this is what I do. You know, you might think it's boring, but like, you know, somebody else, it might be interesting to see like what you do in your day-to-day life. Or just like if you go somewhere, you know what I mean? Like take a video of that and stuff. That's why I like doing like if I do like vlogs, like just different places that I go to. It doesn't have to be like any place crazy or whatever, but um, it's just cool to see, you know what I mean? Those are the kind of videos I'd like to see more of. Or people just chat, you know, like some people just do like the get ready with me and they just talk about like what's going on with them or what they're going to be doing and stuff like that. I just think it's interesting. So you get to, you know, it's like I feel like you just like get to know the person more like personally than just like, here's another shirt I bought, you know what I mean? I'm 43 years old and would be into fast food. I'm 43 as well. Just turned 43. I saw Faster Pussycat twice. They're really good. I like them. I'm surprised they're still not doing stuff. This freaking light is like, oh, it's because the computer's picking up the light going. It's like in and out. Oh, you ran into the members of Faith No More in a jewelry store. Really? Oh my god, that's awesome. I feel like Faith No More was just like they're such a unique band that like I don't even know what like music like genre they fit into. Like I don't even know what you would call them. You know, alternative, I guess, like rock. I don't know. They were just like so different. I just feel like they like were ahead of their time. I really like Faith No More. But the last time I saw Faith No More, I had a fucking panic attack. We had balcony seats, and like it was like a smaller venue, but they had like a balcony. Like, you know, I have anxiety anyways, but like I'm like, okay, I'm cool. As soon as the band came on, everybody stood up and started like jumping up and down. The whole fucking balcony was going like this. I was like, I freaked. I was like, I gotta get out of here. I like had to go down. I sat in the hallway, like was sitting on the floor in the hallway. Like I didn't even see the show. I basically was just listening from the hallway because I was like fucking flipping out. I was like, oh my god. Oh really? They just played it like a seated thing, yeah. Oh, yeah, like the old graveyards. I love doing those videos and stuff like that. Um, I need to start doing that again. I'll never forget the time I went to like the graveyard that was near here. It was like a baby graveyard and like the women's prisoner graveyard. It was when I was pregnant. I remember I went there and like did the video and a police officer was like, "What are you doing?" I was like, "Taking a video for my YouTube channel." He's like, "This is private property." I was like, "Sorry." Like I didn't know. He's like, all right, just do whatever you're doing and then leave. He's probably like, what the fuck? And I light up my necklace again. 47. Yeah. I like when people are like around my age. I feel like it's easier to relate. 30 in May. I wish I was in my 30s again. 30s was like at the beginning for me, it was like a good age. Like I felt like good in my 30s. Early 30s before I got sick. I love your cup. Yeah, I got this from actually one of my Killstar hauls that I did because it was from a gift certificate my friend gave me. We were just talking about this. I'm like, I don't really buy expensive stuff. I don't shop at Killstar unless it's like the sales or if I have a gift certificate, just because it's a lot of money. But this was on sale. I love it. The only thing that sucks about it is you have to hand wash it. You can't just stick it in the dishwasher. And I'm like lazy and I don't like hand washing stuff. Yep, I'm old. All right, good night, lady. Hope you have a good night. Thank you for dropping in. I miss you so much. Tell Viking I said hello. Love you guys. Who's RHCP? Am I missing something? RHCP. RHCP. Oh, Red Hot Chili Peppers. I didn't listen to them really. I liked like one song by them. But that's it. I never got into them. Yeah, Red Hot Chili Peppers. I'm like, I just figured that out. I've never heard anybody like use an abbreviation for them before. It's always just been like Red Hot Chili Peppers. Oh no. I'm sorry. So what does that mean? Do you have to have like radiation and stuff like that? Like treatment now? Like do they think that like you're gonna be okay? This stuff is like so scary. I was just like thinking about that the other day because getting older and stuff like that and like having medical issues and things like that. And because my sister just recently um, was having issues and she had to get checked out, like her heart and her lungs and stuff like that. And like she had a scare, and I'm just like, oh my God. I'm just like, I feel like we're at the age now where it's just like anything can happen. And then in one of my other videos, I was talking about how my friend um, passed away. It's a friend of mine, so it's my friend Rick's sister. My friend Rick is the one that used to be in the YouTube videos with me that would do like the Japan crate unboxings. His sister, she was only 55 years old. Um, she had heart failure and she died. She had no pre-existing medical issues. And then she just literally like got sick with like a bronchial pneumonia or something like that. Pneumonia. And then like her body just like completely shut down or whatever, and she went into cardiac arrest. I'm like, it was awful because I'm close with his family, and like, I'm still in shock over it. I'm like, how does that happen? Like, somebody that's like has no pre-existing medical issues, and then they're gone. You know what I mean? It's freaking scary now. I'm doing one. Oh, it's hormonal. Oh, I hope everything goes okay. And then Emily, you were from 6 years ago. That scares me. That stuff like cancer. It's just like I can't believe they haven't found like a surefire like cure for it. You know what I mean? Like horrible. There was a girl that used to do YouTube. She was in the goth community. She was like a model and stuff like that. Um, and what was her name? Vampire Lenore, I think was her user name on YouTube. And she like literally like was fine, and then she got breast cancer, and then they like got rid of it. And then I think it was like shortly afterwards, like months later, she was back in the hospital, and it spread throughout her whole body. Just like, and she was so young. I think she was like only like late 20s, early 30s or something like that. Yes, Vampire Lenore. That it was horrible. Well, I'm glad they said things are looking good for you. It's horrible. I feel so bad. Like like anybody has like any medical stuff, it's just like really bothers me. You know what I mean? Just because I've been through like my shit, and then like my friend Phoenix on here has a lot of stuff that he's going through and stuff medically, and like it's like you wish you could help people, but there's nothing that you can actually do. You know what I mean? That's why I'm just like you're saying, you get all the medication in Mexico. Um, and like, yeah, they just want to make money off of like medications instead of actually curing shit. That's why I was like, okay, how have they not cured cancer by now? You know what I mean? Like, I just feel like they should have been able to. It's so sad. I mean, I wish I didn't have to take medications and stuff like that. Like, I tried doing stuff naturally, but like, it just doesn't work all the time. for me. I know. I can't even imagine being told like you have cancer or whatever. I have to go to the doctors. I have physical coming up. See what the hell's wrong with me. Because I still have an issue with my breathing. Like I get out of breath very easily, and they thought it was my heart because they said it wasn't my lungs, and it's just like, oh my god. Oh, I remember you told me that, Michael, when you had to have the colonoscopy. Oh, I think you said you're fine now, aren't you? I remember when I had to have a colonoscopy. Those are like the fucking worst. Not just not going to have it when you have to drink that drink. I like literally was in tears because you have to like drink this disgusting drink for like I don't even know 2 days or something like that. I forget how long it is. I was literally crying trying to get the drink down. That was the worst part. And then they just knock you out for the rest of it, and you don't know what's going on. That is freaking sad. I didn't know they had cures for shit. Yeah, Phoenix, I'm still having the breathing issues. I like went the other day when I was like I was cleaning up something off the floor, and then like I stood up or whatever, and I was like, I can't breathe. I'm like, what the fuck? It's like not normal for somebody my age. I mean, I know I'm old, but I'm not that old. I'm glad you're fine, Michael. Yeah, the drink was disgusting. It was so bad. My father had to get one too. He's like, that fucking drink. He's like, I'm never doing this shit again. I was like, I know, I don't blame you. No, that drink was horrible, retro death. I am telling you, it was bad. Like I didn't think it was gonna be that bad, but you have to drink like a whole thing. You have to drink like I think it was like four of them, and you had to like I had to get up in the middle of the night and drink it. I was like holding my nose, like trying to take it. I like was like going like trying to take like huge gulps and like just to get it down. And I was like literally in tears. I was like, I don't think I can make it through this fucking drink. Never tasted anything that bad in my life. Yeah, it's like that amount of the amount you have to have is fucking awful, and you can't eat anything for like whatever how many days. You can eat fucking Jello and have like I don't know chicken broth or something like that, and like that's literally it. You can't have anything else. Mixed it with some whiskey. I don't drink, but like I feel like that kind of would like not go together well. Yeah, Phoenix. The last thing I think I told you was like so I had my lungs checked out or whatever. Like your breathing's like breathe into the tube or whatever. It's fine. Then they did a stress test where you're like on the what do you call it bike, the exercise bike, and then they like gauge stuff off of that. And they were like, we don't think it's your lungs. We think it's your heart. So I went. So they told me to see a cardiologist. I went to a cardiologist. He's like, why are you here? I'm like, they told me my results showed it could be my heart. He's like, no, you need to see a pulmonary cardiologist. I'm like, okay. So then I was like calling to make an appointment. And then like somebody called me back. I don't remember who the hell it was. I don't know if it was the cardiologist's office or the new office or whatever. And they were like, oh, we just think it's like due to deconditioning. I'm like, what the fuck does that mean? Deconditioning? Deconditioning of my heart? Like, what? Like, they didn't give me an explanation. They're like, okay, bye. And I was like, all right. Didn't really help me, but okay. But I'm going to bring it up again to my doctor because it's not normal. What was it? The bad drink? Yeah, the disgusting drink that you got to drink. I know it's like, well, you basically have to shit until like you have like just water coming out of your ass and it's clear. But I was like, I'm gonna be like so skinny, I'm gonna lose a ton of weight. Like, no, that didn't fucking happen. It's fucking ridiculous. Oh my God. All right, I can't talk about like nasty shit drinks anymore. Oh my God. Yeah, so let's see, what time is it now? It is 7:20. I'm probably gonna get going. I have to eat something, and I actually need to clean more. I need to clean out the hamster cage because I was saying earlier they're coming for the apartment inspection, and I don't know if they're gonna be like, your place is a shithole. Like it's dirty. I still need to do some cleaning because they're gonna be here at 9 o'clock tomorrow, so I got to do all that crap too. But tonight, if you're on TikTok, I'm gonna try to do TikTok live. Um, Retro Death is gonna join me, but I don't know if he has two usernames. He has Retro Death and then Nethergoth. So I don't know if he's gonna whatever account he's gonna be using, but we're gonna be on there later tonight. I don't even know, a few hours. It's 7:20 now, so maybe like around like I don't know, 9:30, 10 or something like that. So if you guys want to check us out on there, we'll be on there. It'll be my first time live on TikTok. I don't know what the fuck I'm going to talk about, but whatever. Just see what all the hype is about, I guess. If you guys have a TikTok, join me there. Follow me on there, and I'll follow you back. You don't need to lose anybody already beautiful. I just self-conscious, after I had my son. I'm just like, ugh. I've heard about the turmeric thing, people saying it's supposed to help with that. I mean, we'll check it out. Yes, we will be awesome. Oh my God, the TDK playing pizza commercial. They gave me crackers after I had my colonoscopy. I was like, okay, that's good for me. But all right, well, thank you guys for joining me for this live stream. It's been 2 years, like Michael said, since I've done a live stream. Hopefully I'll be doing more of these in the future now that everything's kind of getting settled around here and stuff like that. So I should have more time to do it. And yeah, I'm trying to think what else. I don't know. Follow me on all the things like Instagram. And I don't even think people use Instagram anymore, but I do. Instagram, like TikTok. I'm on Twitter. I literally have no interaction on Twitter. I don't even know why I'm on Twitter. I have like almost 1,000 followers on Twitter, but nobody talks to me and nobody likes my posts. I'm like, should I just give up on here? Like, I really feel like I should. And then hopefully I'll have another YouTube video up for you guys next week. Trying to think what else. That's basically about it. So yeah, thank you for the donations on here. Really appreciate it. I love you guys. Thanks for having fun and wishing me like happy birthday and stuff. I really appreciate it. I love you guys. So glad that I got to chat. And yeah, hope you guys have a good night. Pizza. I'm on pizza. Thanks for streaming. Of course. Okay, the mayor. I'll see you later, hopefully. Yes, thanks for the doctor's appointment. Hope you're going to be feeling okay. You can always message me too. I have my email down in the description box of my videos. If you guys ever want to email me and let me know anything or whatever, because I literally talk to everybody because I just like having conversations with people because I don't know, I just like having friends and people to talk to. So I'm always there to listen. All right, because you guys always listen to me yapping all the time. All right, bye, you guys. Have a good night. Love you.